All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? How's it going? I am Is There No One Else? I am on PC on my new character, and the video I'm bringing you today, I wanted to, do like a weekly update on my PC character when I do like a week's worth of stuff on that character. I'm not going to plan this every single week, I don't think, but with the double XP event, it was very useful to do this. So I kind of wanted to show you guys the route that I did. Kind of wanted to just show you how I'm going about building a character from scratch, brand new. This isn't me having, 5 million gold and max level CP, and I'm just leveling up a new character with all of the assets where I can go out and buy everything that I need to go as quickly as possible. This is me, no gold, some help from a friend, and, no CP character, just trying to figure out how to get where I got to get. So if you guys find this interesting, please follow along in the series. I'll do my best to, just kind of show you guys why I did it this way, options for you, depending on where you're starting. So with that being said, let's dive into it. First of all, I'm coming from a different position from a lot of people that'll probably watch this video. I've leveled a bunch of characters. I have 1,200 champion points on Xbox, and now I'm just going to a new platform. And so because of that, I've done the main quest line 6-7 times. I have 12 characters max leveled. I have all this stuff. I've seen it all. And so some of the stuff I just don't care about as much. But if you're a new character, I highly, highly recommend doing the main quest line for a couple of reasons. A, the story is solid. It's fun to play. It'll get you used to, the skill lines and playing with stuff, and, kind of immersing yourself into ESO. And number two, each time you complete a main quest line, you get a skill point, and you're going to need skill points. You're going to need, when you get to end game stuff, you're going to need a ton of skill points for passives to maximize your character to its fullest. And doing the main quest line is one of the best ways to get those skill points. Main quest line, sky shards, and dungeons when you get to max CP, like over CP 160, are what you're going to want to do to get those things leveled up. I'm skipping that right now because we're in a double experience event. And so because of a double experience event, everything, as I said, it's doubled. And so it kind of, instead of doing all the other stuff and not get experience, I just came in here and I just started grinding. And so one of my buddies, he's on PC, and he made me, and I'm enlightened. Awesome. So he gave me level 10 training gear. You want training on everything. And he made me dual wield and bow. And so I leveled up on my own to level 10. I got the Witch Mother's boon. You can ask people in the area, like, hey, can you give me a pumpkin? Can you help me kill a boss in a dungeon? And I forget what the other thing you need. But get that. If you got a buddy that already has it, he can share it with you. The 100% bonus is nice. It's, it helps a lot. So I did that to level 10. And then I went to Skyreach with him. And he helped me grind to like level 27 in Skyreach. He needed CP as well. He was helping me out. Getting that initial start with a buddy is really nice because your character starts off really bad. And so if you can have somebody kind of power level you through Skyreach and get you those first initial levels so you can kind of go off on your own and do your own thing if you have to, it's nice. As far as grinding goes, people are going to ask, hey, what's the best grinding spot? What's the best area to go? The best area to go is the place that doesn't have anybody. That's what it is at the end of the day. You should know 5 or 6, or go research on YouTube 5 or 6 different grinding spots and figure out where they're at. And each day you just bounce them back and forth from grind spot to grind spot, and you find a spot and you go there by yourself or with a buddy, because that's where you're going to get the most experience. You're going to get the most experience with you and one other person. Anybody else there is going to start taking experience from you, which isn't going to be as beneficial. Probably the best spot is Spellscar. If you can get here by yourself, it's awesome. But, because it's a double experience event, everybody has the same idea that they're going to go grind experience. So there's a bunch of people in Spellscar all the time. A good spot that nobody is ever in, if you got a buddy, is Skyreach. It doesn't give as much experience as Spellscar, but it's good experience, and because it's a dungeon. You go in there with your buddy, you kill the ads, you do the loop. People have this on YouTube everywhere. I think I might even have it on my channel somewhere. I could be wrong. You do the loop, you leave, you reset the dungeon, you come back in. Nobody will ever take your pulls outside of you two in Skyreach. That's why it's so nice. And so some people are like, oh, Skyreach sucks, it doesn't give you as much XP. Well, it does when everybody's grinding. And during these events, that's just the way it is. So Skyreach is good. I grinded in a bunch of places. You know, I grinded in a few in Rivenspire, a couple in Glenumbra, and I'm in Cold Harbor right now. And I've showed this spot before. This is one of my favorite spots to grind. It's Undead and Daedra, and so you get Fighters Guild, and so leveling your Fighters Guild as a new character is very valuable. Yeah, so that's what I did. And so I went to 27. He helped me to 27 in Skyreach. After 27, I was on my own. I grinded up till about 40. I went into PvP. I did Battlegrounds to get Vigor. Because you're going to want Vigor, you need Assault rank 5. And honestly, a no CP character in PvP is slaughter. Like, you're just a child. Like, you just get out of the way. You buy Siege when you get it, and then you just shoot Siege at people and you repair walls. That's literally all you can really do when you're creating a brand new character. If people run you over, they run you over. You know, where you're not going to impress anybody as a level 40 brand new no CP character in training gear. Just accept it, get your AP, get out. So I got Vigor, and then I went off on my own at around level 40 to 45, and I just started grinding because then I had a heal, and then I had my AoEs. And so when you're grinding, the main thing that I do is I have an AoE on my back bar, which is Endless Hail, and then I run Steel Tornado on my front bar, and on one of my bars I run Soul Tether as a Nightblade. It doesn't matter, you know, if you're a Stam Sork, Negate Magic is fantastic, the one that does damage. That one's really good for this. If you're a Dragon Knight, you use Standard. If you're a Templar, Nova or Dawnbreaker. Nova would be just fine. Dawnbreaker when you get it later. Warden, you just use the Frost ultimate. You use Permafrost. So everybody has an AoE ultimate that does a ton of damage. This one also heals you as a Nightblade, so it's really nice. On the front bar, I then slot all the other skills. So I'll throw an ultimate on here that I want to get leveled. Since I have Soul Tether on my back bar, if I want to level something, I'll put that on my front bar where my ultimate's at. I'll put a skill here, and I'll put basically all other 4 of my skills are skills in trees that I want to level. And so starting out, you want a skill from the Assassination skill line, Shadow, Siphoning, Two-Handed, Dual Wield, or Two-Handed and Bow. So that'll be your 5 because you already have a Dual Wield with Steel Tornado. So you'll put a Two-Handed skill on there, and then you'll put a Bow skill on there. And even though you're not wearing those specific weapons, because you have that skill in your bar, it'll level that skill, and then it will level that skill line. So you can see that I can morph Snipe because I put Snipe on my bar. I didn't morph it because I'm not going to use Snipe, but I wanted to get it leveled. And so that's why I got all the stuff to 50. I had medium and heavy armor on. That's why I got these leveled. Unlocked the Fighters Guild skill line, got that. And yeah, so about 6 days in, grinding, I got to champion rank 182. Once you get to champion rank or level 50, your first 100 skill points are really, really fast. They go really fast. And so I wore my level 10 training gear up to CP 10. And then I had my buddy make me training CP 10 gear. And then I used that and grinded all the way to CP 160. And then I went out, and because I don't have any gold, because I can't make anything yet, because I've been selling everything, I went out and just bought training gear. And so here's my initial training build for those of you that are curious. 2 agility weapons on the front bar for the max stamina, both training. Agility bow on the back bar, training. 5-piece Briarheart. It's all training gear. It's all super cheap. Briarheart also heals you when you deal critical damage. And so this is a really good set. It's going to be really good in this upcoming patch. Wink, wink. And it's also just good for grinding in general for Stam characters because that extra heal comes in handy as well because you're going to take so much damage as a low-level little character. So Briarheart's nice for that reason. And then 5-piece Brigands. And so all this stuff cost me, I'm pretty sure it was under 30k gold. And I basically picked up everything that when I was grinding, and then I sold it to a merchant, and then I used that to buy experience potions to keep my experience potions maxed out. And then I killed stuff, picked it up, and rinsed and repeated. And I started stockpiling enough gold to where I could buy this stuff. If you got a buddy that can help you out and send you 100,000, 200,000 gold, you know how to do that. Definitely recommend it. But this is where I'm at. And yeah, kind of wanted to show you guys what you do for a pull. So for those of you guys that have never really done grinding, if you go into an area and you see people grinding an area, follow them. Do not, at the end of the day, there's two ways you can do it. You can try and take pulls from somebody, and you guys can both split shitty experience, or you can just go along with everybody, kill everything together, and split that experience that you get. That way everybody hits everything, and everybody gets that experience. You know, if you guys get in a pissing contest on who gets what pull, neither one of you are going to make it out very well. So either leave the area or follow along. That's the best way to go about doing it. I see too many people that'll come in and like they'll try and go take their own pulls, and it's like it just doesn't make any sense, because it's, if you're going to try and take pulls, I'm probably going to be able to do it better. You know, I've been doing it for a long time. I'll take your pulls. I'll get all the hits on your guys and my guys, and you won't get any experience, and then you'll be unhappy and leave. So just follow along, or, you know, if you're hopping in, have somebody else follow along with you. So what you're going to do is you pulled the ads. Well, all we're going to do is we're going to pull ads into a circle. And obviously this is like super exciting, groundbreaking stuff. You know, nobody's ever done this before. And you put your endless hail down. You try not to die. Everybody comes into the area. And then you spin and you win. And you kill all these ads in this area. You pick everything up on auto loot, and you go on to the next one. And then you just go over here and you pull this group, and then you pull this group. And this group was already kind of pulled, so you just sit here, kill these guys, pull them into an area. You kill all them. My gear is broken. That's okay. Oh, and this guy is now alive because they just spawned. Okay. Yeah, and that's it. So you drop down your endless hail, pull it into an area, you stay in the middle, and you steal tornado. Now, when you're starting off and you're low CP, you see I'm taking a shit ton of damage from these guys when they hit me. So that's why you want your AoE ultimate. So you're going to pull everything in, and you wait till it all gets there. And then you pop your ult, you kill everything, and you rinse and you repeat. And this will be the quickest way to level a character. You want to put AoEs on. You know, it's not, if you're making a tank and you're leveling up a character, put on, in my opinion, put on dual wield and bow, and just put a sword and board skill on the bar. And then that way you can level that up. Put a couple of heavy skills on, then you can level that up. I wouldn't level as a tank. I would level as a DPS and just put those skills on so that you can get to that point. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing this week. It's been very monotonous and boring, but, you know, this is the process you have to make for starting out for a new character. And if you want to get to endgame like I do, and you want to get there quickly like I do, this is the best way to do it. And it's going to take some time, but this will take less time than most of the things you do. And because I'm enlightened, you see I'm getting CP really quickly. You see that the experience is actually like pretty high as well because I am enlightened. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. Super basic intro. This is the first week of the character. I will show you the stuff that I do next when I get some more stuff done. If you have any questions, please comment in the section below. If you want to see anything specific from this new character, like how you go about doing specific things, please comment in the section below. I'm happy to help you guys out. This isn't the only way to do it. This is just what I'm doing. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day.